I first wanted to say thank you so much for being here with me today. And I wanted to give you a chance, Sandy, to introduce yourself. I know that you are the patient programs manager with the Libby's Legacy Breast Cancer Foundation, Orlando, Florida. So I wanted to ask if first you could kind of just introduce yourself a little bit more and the work that you've been doing with the foundation, as well as just anything else you want to share.
Okay, my name is Sandy. As the patients program manager, I oversee clients going through our programs, setting up or assisting with treatment, finding them free treatment.
Yes, I think that is really great. I think in that you're able to do that. And I wanted to also ask, how things have been with COVID.
So, with the COVID, we did not close our doors. We closed our office and we started working from home, but we were still accepting clients through online application. So the client can receive that screening mammogram or that diagnostic mammogram or ultrasound for free. And that's what I love about this organization so much is they don't think about the money factor. They think about how are we going to help people. So while it has brought challenges on a client side, um, besides it being online and that we're not doing face to face, everything on that side is the same.
That is something that is truly, remarkable, and to have, such great support, I think. And I wanted to ask, aside, outside of the foundation, what other supporters, were there for you when you first got that diagnosis?
When I was 40, I was having some breast issues. I had a mammogram right before I turned 41, and they told me that it came back abnormal and that I needed a biopsy. The insurance company sent me a letter saying that my policy was canceled at the end of the month. So I am scrambling trying to find out how I can get a biopsy. I lived in Seminole County at the time. I still do. And Libby's Legacy got the biopsy where I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I'm originally from Oklahoma, and my family lives in Oklahoma. I moved to Florida over 20 years ago. My doctor called me while I was at work, and I had an office full of people. And without saying, do you have a minute? Are you sitting down? She just said, the results came back. You have breast cancer. You need to remove your breasts as soon as possible. Now I'm just tears, right? Just tears. Oh my gosh, I have breast cancer and I'm going to die, because she didn't tell me anything. The doctor didn't tell me anything. And so I go to the meeting with Robin, and she said she knew that the doctor had told me because I was just sitting out in that lobby bawling my head off, right? But she sat there at least 2 hours with me, explaining the process, explaining the results, walking me through like what are my next steps? What do I need to do? What are they going to do? And when I left, I wasn't crying anymore. And I didn't think I was going to die. I don't take those little things. It's the little things like telling someone you love them and remembering to smile and, seeing how beautiful that sunrise is so much more important, you know?
Wow. Yeah, I absolutely I agree with you on that. And I love that, you said that you were able to focus more on life and you didn't feel like you were going to die because you had the support. And, I was going to use that word, like you said, they were really like your family. And in the sense that it wasn't just people that were just coming in and there for you only when you got diagnosed or only through treatment, but they really just were with you every step of the way. You're a fighter, and I think that it's amazing that um, the foundation has been able to work with you. Yeah, I wanted to just ask you, what you would tell someone who has been diagnosed with cancer.
The fear doesn't start at diagnosis. Things start going through your head when they first tell you that something might be wrong. Fear doesn't stop whatever is happening inside your breast. If it's cancer, it's not going to say, oh, she's not getting the script. I got to stop right here. No, it continues to grow. It will continue to move. Regardless of any family history, 1 in 8 women can be diagnosed with breast cancer. Being a woman who is responsible for the household in the sense of wellness and happiness, and it's what did I do to cause this? And, sometimes the answer is nothing. I don't have a family history. I was not excessively overweight. I didn't have high blood pressure. I didn't have high cholesterol. I didn't have any of that. I wasn't on any medication. Um, I was just what I say, I was just the 1 in 8.
I think that it is really important to emphasize that, cancer can affect any and everyone, to be able to not place blame, so much on yourself, but to really just try to focus on, getting the help that you need and the treatment that you need, and going beyond the internet. I think Google, I don't know, I think they should ban people from medical information on Google, because you get so many different things like, oh, am I dying? Am I not dying? Is this happening? Aside from that, I think that, going further and, seeking out help from, like you said, the foundation and other um, credible sources and doctors, and even going and seeing multiple doctors if that's what it takes, until you really are sure what it is, before you jump to conclusions. It's really important. And so I appreciate you being so informative about that experience, and others that you have come in contact with, and their experiences as well. So I appreciate that. And I think the last thing I just wanted to ask if you had anything that you wanted to share.
When we open the office back up, you're going to come visit us?
Yes, I absolutely to come visit. And I just want to conclude with anyone who wants to learn more information can go to Libby's Legacy Foundation website, correct?
Yes, libby'slegacy.org, and follow us on Facebook. We're just at Libby's Legacy. We post all the time on there about what we're doing, and you can keep up with us and see what we're doing.
Okay, great. Well, thank you again, Sandy, for your time, and I hope that we'll be speaking again soon. I'll keep you updated with everything going on.